welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. Today in this content, we'll be talking about why believers struggle financially. So if this is the kind of content you'd love to see, kindly watch till the very end and do not skip any part, most especially if you are a believer, a person of faith, you want to watch this video till the very end. If you love this video, kindly give me a massive thumbs up. Subscribe, guys. Click on the subscribe button down below. Share with your family and friends. And I would love to hear from you in the comment section down below. Let's dive right into today's video. So, why many believers are struggling financially is because they are not getting it right in terms of money and in how to make money work for them. They are financially struggling because they do not have everything put together for them. They do not have knowledge in terms of money, financial literacy. So there are certain mistakes that they are making as believers. We are tempted to believe that even God is for us and us only, but most especially in world creation. I mean, we are partners with God, and God has his role and his part to play. We also likewise have a part to play. So do not sit there expecting God to do your part. I mean, the part you're supposed to play, the role you're supposed to play to work and do certain savings and investments. You're expecting God to do it for you. He is the one that gives us the ability to produce wealth. He has given us the wisdom, the skills, the talent is up to us. And that is our part of the bargain, to work on ourselves and develop ourselves so that we can start creating wealth. So the very first mistake that a lot of believers make is failing to secure their assets and investments. Your investment is what is bringing in the cash flow. So a lot of believers do not believe in insurance. God is our insurance, and that's what most people say. But if you do not get insurance for most especially your assets are things that bring money to your pocket. You, at the end of the day, if a disaster should strike, you'll be in big trouble. So let us learn from others. I mean, people say that experience is the best teacher, but as a believer, you do not have to wait to experience it, especially the bad ones. It's the experience of others that is the best teacher. So if it happened to your, the next door neighbor, your brother, your sister, learn from it and have insurance before it's too late for your assets and investments. Number two, guys, a lot of believers financially, they make a lot of mistakes thinking that they just waste their lives. Being a believer, it doesn't mean that everything is going to work for you magically or automatically. I mean, there are principles and laws in life, and so even if you're not a believer and you go according to those principles, things are just going to happen for you. So do not sit down. I mean, a lot of believers over spiritualize everything. I mean, they put the spiritual ahead most of the times, uh, as against what they're supposed to do in the physical. If you're a believer, it doesn't mean you don't have to work. You have to work. To stay in a church and praying all the time without you not going out to work, it's not going to work actually. And so there's a place prayer has, the spiritual activities and stuff has, and there's a time to work. There's a time for everything, and so stop wasting time, stop wasting resources, stop wasting your skills, stop wasting some relationships, some networks, some opportunities to network. All these things are going to help you to get opportunities to actually get money and start creating wealth. And so wasting your life, wasting your time, your energy, your resources, and people, networks, is going to really, really go against you. To you guys, a lot of believers are making this very crucial mistake of not having a financial mentor. Like I said, financial literacy is the way to go now. If listening to podcasts, reading a book by a particular author, they can be a way of mentoring yourself, watching YouTube channels financially that has financial literacy like mine most especially. Having a particular person that has gone through the mill, has gone where you want to be. We are the average of the five people we surround ourselves with, and so it's very important that we have the right company. And so having people who have already made it, getting advice from people who have already been where we want to be is going to help us. Do not surround yourself with people who are equally broke like you, who do not know where they are going. It's not going to help you. Or like I said, the fact that you're a believer, a Christian, it doesn't mean you can escape certain spiritual laws or principles in this life. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaking together and running over shall men give unto your bosom. If you don't have to be a Christian to give and receive in abundance. It's a principle, it's a law. And so we financially thinking that everything is automatically going to work for us is not the way to go. There are certain spiritual laws like tithing, like giving. These things, when you do, you will not miss the blessings that come with it. Instead of a lot of Christians, instead of have actually fulfilling these laws, going by these laws, they are most of the times arguing about them. If you're always arguing about what you're supposed to do, your life is just going to be a standstill. It's going to be where it will be. You would, some years to come, you will still be at the same point, and we do not want that for ourselves. Finally, guys, I said in summary, the fact that you're a Christian, it doesn't mean that you can escape certain things. With financial literacy, with creating wealth creation, there are certain things, no matter how small, you have to do on a consistent basis. It has nothing to do with your faith. It doesn't give you an edge over the others. Those who are not of faith. You just need to do the right things always, and you would actually see your finances transform. And so it's just an advice to all of us as believers, and that we should not see money as evil. Money is just a tool we can use to create impact, make a difference in this life. And so we should strive. God wants us to do well in all facets, both spiritually, psychologically, financially, mentally, spiritually, in every way, all round holistic growth. That is the plan of God for every human being he created. And so that is what he's looking forward to, for all of us to develop holistically, and not just spiritually, and most especially in our finances. Let us get it right, do the right things, and we will see transformation. God has played his part. It's up to you to fully develop yourself, your mentality about money mindset shift to actually create wealth. If you love this video, kindly give me a massive thumbs up. I want to hear from you. What have you learned differently from what you already know as a believer in terms of money? We want to really do well for ourselves as believers, and we shouldn't see money as an evil, but it's something that we can use to actually advance our lives as believers. Subscribe, guys. Click on the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, share with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Do also check out my previous videos, and I'll see you. Watch out for the next one. It's bye for now.